Good afternoon, everyone. For those of you who don't know who I am, my name is Evan Geyer. I work at Amazon. So, and at Amazon, they're important things like safety. So today, I'm going to talk about why is the Green Mile green at Amazon. We're supposed to walk the safe way that leads to exits in case of emergency. It's like the highway to the exit when there's a big fire, or the Green Mile could be green because it's a safe way to walk instead of running into traffic where there's big shuttles or big boxes or big things that are in the way. So if the Green Mile is a safe way to walk and it leads to exits in case of emergency and it's all throughout the warehouse, why do I think about a voodoo doll when I'm walking on the Green Mile? Well, the Green Mile's got a person and it's symbolizing a walk. Like, this is where you walk. I'm the person. And I'm a stock. I'm a sticker on the Green Mile. But when I'm walking on the Green Mile, it's like, that sticker person. I want to step on his head sometimes. Oh, step on his head so he can't think, or oh, let's step on his foot so he can't walk, like a big voodoo doll on the Green Mile. Do you ever think like that? Does nobody? Am I the only one who thinks like that? When there's a person like that you can step on, or something on the floor like you can step on to earn to like in your head, like, oh, I'm walking in the mall, there's cracks and stuff, like don't step on the crack or you break your mama's back. Like, I step on the I either avoid the cracks or I step on all the cracks. Anyway, so that person that I'm stepping on, maybe I step on his hand one time, maybe I step on his feet one time. Sometimes I just try to avoid stepping on him altogether. I just play these little games inside my head when I'm walking on the Green Mile at work. So, um, it's also got not just a person on the Green Mile, like this is where to walk. It's got a hydrate this way, water, and a wellness center direction. So, if if you want water, the Green Mile will lead you to water. If you want to go to the wellness center because your back hurts, the Green Mile will lead you to the wellness center. So hydrate this way and drink up. Oh, I'm missing that bottle of beer to drink up at the Green Mile. All right, all right, all right. So, people who walk. Why is the Green Mile green? What about people who walk like to work every day? Like, do they walk to work so that they can always walk to work? Do they enjoy walking to work? Is it good exercise to walk to work? Well, what about if you want to go to the gym or you want to go somewhere a little bit further? Don't you kind of walk to not have to walk, or like walk to get exercise as your cardio at the mall? Well, that's what I hope people are doing. So, if you're out there and you're one of these guys that I see on the street walking, I hope you got some oil stocks so that you can put that gas in your car and you can do walking in the mall like your cardio. When gas prices go up, you'll be the only one shopping because you got the money. And I mean, don't you know what goes down when oil prices go up? Don't you know that there is a need for diversification? Oh, not everyone knows that. I mean, you look at the stock market and you got these big oil companies trading at a PE ratio of 5, and you had like Louis Vuitton trading at like a PE ratio over 20, I would guess, because he's like the richest guy. So at one point, but you've got these vast differences in PE ratios, and a lot of the lower PE ratios are in the energy sector. So they say EVs are green. However, it's the safe way of transportation when EVs catch fire and they don't work in extreme temperatures. I don't know about that one. Um, so the Model S weighs 4,600 pounds. Can you imagine 4,600 pounds? That's like 20 grandmas sitting on a couch or something like that. You know, like 20, 20 someone's on 4,600 pounds. And so if the Model S weighs 4,600 pounds and a Toyota Camry only weighs 3,200 pounds, that's a lot of difference in how much material you need to build a Tesla compared to a Toyota. That's a big difference on the infrastructure of America. When you've got something that heavy, and if they were to all convert and all be that heavy, would our infrastructure be able to withhold that weight? Do they test that? Are they even thinking of that? They got all these committees and all these. Oh, we're going to hire him to go audit this and that. However, are they thinking of some of the basics, like the weight of a Tesla is like 30% more than the weight of a Toyota Camry? Oh my goodness. So if you're gonna walk, walk to help. Don't just walk to be good. Like maybe like when I walked, I bought a bunch of solar stocks. I'm like, oh yeah, solar is the way. And I thought it was. However, you need good management for it to be the way. And a lot of the solar stocks I invested in for a long time kind of went down, and I didn't really make money. So that's the good thing. You can save a little bit of money on your gas and maybe put it into a solar stock. However, why not put it into oil, put it into plastic, put it into something that that you're trying to save? No, no, no. They say investing in oil is a bad thing to do. Well, I'll tell you what. You buy that oil and you never sell it. No one will ever have to burn that oil. You'll be saving the planet by investing in oil and never selling, because they will never burn your oil unless they can buy it from you. How about that one for saving the planet? Let's buy up all the oil so we can save the planet. And they think, oh no, I don't want to buy up oil because it's bad for the environment. Well, think of it differently. Think of it differently. So the other subject I'm going to talk about, enough of the Green Mile and walking on the Green Mile and stepping on his head and his legs and making him so he can't walk anymore while he's walking at work. How about an ETF which picks the loser, huh? Well, why do we always got to pick the winner? Are we really that good? I think sometimes we're better at picking a loser than picking a winner. Like, oh, I want to invest in everything except for the retail, or I want to invest in everything except for utilities, because solar panels are going to take over the world and utilities aren't going to make any money. I want to invest in everything except for automobiles or healthcare. I want to invest in everything but healthcare. That's what they need, because oh yeah, just pick the sector that's the loser and outperform the market rather than pick the sector that's the winner to outperform the market. That's what I would create if I were in like Wells Fargo or something like that, and I were high up. I'd be like, yeah, let's make an ETF where they just have to pick the losers instead of pick the winners. It's a lot easier to pick the losers than to pick the winners. So what we're not talking about here is, if we're trying to pick the losers, how about the problems of the banks these days? Do you actually see anything of the problems of the bank? Like, do you walk into the bank and they're like, uh, we just have $130 billion of unrealized losses on our balance sheet. Would you like to make a deposit today? No, that's not what they say when we go into the bank. However, that's what's actually going on. You look at like Bank of America. Bank of America is under $250 billion market cap, and they've got $130 billion of unrealized losses on the balance sheet. Yes, where's the information to back that up? How does he know that? Well, they were giving away house loans for 3-4%. You could get a 30-year fix for 3-4% just a couple years ago. Now, good luck trying to get one at 7%. and they're paying you 5% interest on your money in the bank. So if they're loaning it out to you at 3% and they're giving it out to you at 5%, they've got a big loss on the budget. And some people think, oh yeah, it's going to turn around. Everything's going to be fine. We're not going to have to bail them out again. There's not going to be any inflation in the future. Those guys know what they're doing. Well, maybe we need an ETF on a loser of a bank, huh? And they can inflate all the tech stuff because they'll just print more money and then that'll just go up. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh. So that's Evan. I work at Amazon. We're talking about the problem with the green. Why is the green mile green? We're talking about picking an ETF with a loser, and we're talking about the problem with the banks. So yeah, um, you can check me out at my website www.evan.wiki. You can get more information throughout my YouTube, and yeah, all right. So subscribe. I'd like to see you make some money picking the loser of ETFs, invest in everything except for this. And don't forget those electric vehicles. The real problem. Are they a problem? Um, and let's drive to work. All right. Yeah, at least until we can't anymore. All right. Talk to you later and see you.